Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to disassemble, change your thermal paste, and reassemble your PlayStation 3. Alright, so first off, I'm going to start by letting you guys know the items and tools you're going to need. First of all, you're going to need some isopropyl alcohol. Right here, 91%. Try getting the highest percentage. They got like 50%. They got a bunch of different kinds, so yeah, get the highest one. It's gonna work better when you're taking off your old thermal paste. Um, in addition to that, you're gonna need a microfiber towel right here. You can get these at AutoZone, Walmart. You know, they're made for cars, but you know. All right, so microfiber towel, your isopropyl. You're gonna need some thermal paste. Right here, I got this at Best Buy. It's the thermal take. It'll run you about $10. Uh, and like I've heard this before in other videos, do not go cheap when it comes to thermal paste. Get something good. Go to Best Buy. Um, okay. You're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver. You're going to need a Torx T7 security right here. So Torx T7 security. You're going to need a screwdriver to put the adapter on. You're gonna also need something for you're gonna need your PlayStation, obviously. Alright, so when you flip the PlayStation over upside down, you're gonna have these little things on it. You're gonna want to pop them out with something. You could use, like on this bit set, go down to the smallest one, the thinnest one, you know, that'll work to pop them out. See right there. Or what I rather use, this right here, like a knife, Swiss knife. Alright, so yeah, I use the Swiss knife. You know, pop out these rubber tools, and you're gonna wanna change your thermal paste if you haven't done it in a while. If your PS3 is running hot, if it sounds like a jet, you're gonna want to change your thermal paste. Like basically, if you haven't changed your thermal paste like within 3 years, I suggest you do it. It's also good to while you're doing that, to clean your PlayStation. The number one failure for electronics is not cleaning them and not changing out your thermal paste. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so first things first, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts. This last one right here, if you can see, this one is nothing. It's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna move this a little closer to you guys. Get a little closer. Alright, so let's see. You guys can see good. Alright. Alright, we're gonna start by taking these bolts off. And I got two little cups right here to keep your bolts organized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 7. And there's also another bolt right here under this. There's like a little flap. That's for your hard drive. You want to take this bolt out also. Okay. So once you have all those bolts out, go ahead and put grab your Torx, your T7 Torx security wrench or security adapter, and so I will turn this around for you. They're right here. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and take those off. Open that window. Okay. So once you have all the outer bolts off, all your Torx and all your Phillips, you're going to want to flip your PlayStation upright and put the back of the PlayStation facing you. And make sure you have space right here, because you're going to be taking apart your PlayStation and you're going to want space to put everything. Make sure to keep yourself organized as well. So I'm gonna put this away. Alright, so that's the way. And how you do this, you grab it from the back of the PlayStation and you lift it up forward. See that? Because right here it's got 3 little hooks or prongs. Then they hook up, like they lock in and then down. Okay? So go ahead and put that off to the side. Next thing you're gonna want to do, it has a, let's see, I don't know if you guys can see really well. It has a plug right here and right here. That's for the power supply. You're gonna want to unhook that. Make sure to be gentle. Unhook the other one. There's gonna be 2 more Phillips bolts right here, holding down the power supply. So I'm going to put that one in there. One in there. After that, the power supply comes out. You got to be careful, because if the front of the PlayStation is facing towards you, there's 2 prongs right here, kind of like plugs, and you got to pull it out from, right here on this side first. Be careful again. See right here, you can see it's got little holes right in here, and it's got the 2 prongs right here. So go ahead and place this off to the side, your power supply, and then right here it's got your AC or whatever, your plug for the wall. Go ahead and pull it up, pop it out. Put that off to the side. Next, you're gonna want to take out your Blu-ray drive player. Let's see, let me move this up a little closer. Alright, let's see, I think you can see a little better like that. Alright, on your Blu-ray drive player, there's going to be 1 bolt holding it right here. You're going to want to take that off. Okay, so that's it for your Blu-ray. That right there, you're gonna have one. Well, this is a ps3 Slim. This right here is a Keck. I believe it's a 2501. Yeah, it's a 2501. So if you got the Keck 21, or you know, it might be a little different, but basically all the same thing. This one, you pull up these three little tabs right here. One, two, and three. After that, pull up right here. Your power and eject button pops up. Okay, you don't want to put it like that. Now you pull out your Blu-ray player. There's another plug on the bottom, so be careful. Just pull it up gently, and there is your Blu-ray drive. You're gonna want to dust it off. Alright. You want to set this off to the side. Alright. So next you got your fan, which is right here. 2 bolts for this. Oops. And then this pops off. And be careful right here, the wire runs through the back. It's like on like a little trail. You'll see how the factory puts it in. Make sure to put it back in just like that. And then blow on it. Clean it out. I wish I had some air duster. I don't right now though. So just have to deal with what I have. And then you got your, for your internet and for your Bluetooth. So this right here is for your wireless internet connection, and it's a white cord. So like it's labeled right here, WLAN. And then this other one is labeled BT for Bluetooth. So just remember, B for black and W for white. That's for the cord, so you remember which one goes where. And just go ahead and untrail these wires. Make sure to be very careful with these, especially these ones. Just lift them up, pop them up. Yeah, just be careful, put those off to the side. Now you're going to want to take off your power and eject power and eject. Okay. Pop it out, put it off to the side. Okay, so now we're getting down to the motherboard. You got 2 right here, 2 bolts holding on your hard drive. Take those off. Okay. And then also on your motherboard you got, I believe it's 3. 1 right here. There's little arrows pointing towards them. So 1 in the center. 1 in the middle. And 1 towards the back right here. Take those all out. Alright, so now your motherboard should be free to come out, except for one thing. Your hard drive you gotta take out. And taking out your hard drive, right in the front, this piece right here, this comes out with a slide. So you slide it, and then it comes out. Then you got this right here, pull down, pull out your hard drive. There we go. 120 gigabyte hard drive. Okay, you're gonna want to put this off to the side. Blow it off as well. Make sure you put it somewhere safe. Okay. And this little cord sticking out right here, you can take this off. And this, believe, what was this? This went to the battery, power supply. Okay. And then you got your wireless and your Bluetooth. I'm debating if I should take these off or not. Right now, I don't know if I should. I think I'm gonna leave them on there. Okay. So, taking out your motherboard, be careful on the right back side. There's a little thing right here. When you're pulling up, you gotta pull up from the back. You gotta pull up the back. So you pull this plastic right here, and you pull the back up like that. Yeah. There we go. And then once you get it up like that, you're be careful, right? Don't put too much pressure. Just let it come out by itself. There we go. So here's a motherboard, and this right here you're gonna want to clean off, blow it off, everything. This is where duster comes in handy. Whew. I'm already getting lightheaded doing this. Make sure you get it all clean. Whew. Yeah, get some duster. I'm getting like lightheaded, man. Jeez. Alright. Okay, now set that off to the side. Whoa. You want to take a break, maybe stand up. Whew, after that, if you're doing it that way. Okay. So, keep your table clean. Like I said, alright, so now make sure you clean your motherboard. You want all this clean right here. There's still a housing you gotta take off. Make sure inside of here is clean. There's a lot of dust in there. You can get a Q-tip to clean that out. I'll be back. Alright, so just make sure you get all the dust. There's gonna be dust in here. I don't know, you can't really see. I'm not sure if you can see. Just wipe it with the Q-tip. All this. Get all this, all the dust out. So after you did that, you're gonna have your heat sinks. You want to take these off. Right here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, 2 heat sinks. Take that one off. Right here, this is gonna give you full access to your motherboard. I like to keep these together. I like to keep them the correct way also. So if I took it off this way, I place it like that way. Okay. And I'll go for number 2. Oh. Do not lose any bolts, especially these ones. And then right here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 5 screws. It's going to give you access to your motherboard. Let's see. So there's 1, 2, so there's 5, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and with this you're gonna have to be careful as well, taking it off. It's got some little right here, some little safety precautions, and also right here on this corner. So on this corner and on this corner. And like I said, not all PlayStations are the same. The Slim, I believe I have another Slim back there. It's a little bit different. Same thing, you know, just like it didn't have these like little clips on the side, you know. So right here, you're gonna want to put this to a safe area, which is gonna be right here for me. And here's your motherboard. Here's the Alright, so you're gonna want to take it off. Let's see. Or actually, let me see here. I don't know if there's anything else holding it on. Oh yeah, I think there is. Yep. 2 more bolts. Right here. And right here. Take those off. And it should be, let's see. I don't know what's holding it right here. Let's see, I'm gonna turn it on this side. See if I miss the bolt. No, I didn't miss the bolt. You're gonna want to be very careful with the motherboard. There we go. I was a little scared right there. Alright. Oh, okay, that's what was holding it. The old thermal paste right here. It was you know, sticking onto it. Alright, so you're gonna want to put that off to the side. Clear all the dust off of this. You're gonna want to place this down. Blow off everything off of it. Okay, and this right here, you're gonna want to take off let's see, your heat sinks. Let's see, and this is gonna be 1, 2, and then the two up here that I had already taken off. And you don't have to do this, but I do it personally because it cleans it better. You have better access. Put that away off to the side. Alright. So now we're gonna start the thermal paste process, removing the old thermal paste and replacing it with new, fresh thermal paste. Okay. You're gonna need your microfiber towel and your isopropyl alcohol. Grab your isopropyl, open it up, go ahead and dab a little bit on it. Dab some like that, and rub it right here on your heat sinks. Make sure to get off all the old thermal compounds. Make sure to get both of them, the CPU and the GPU. Get all that old nasty stuff off there. You pick it up and turn it to the back afterwards, and work on it till you get a nice shiny surface. And you're going to want to switch to another location on the microfiber towel. Do it again. Do it 2 times, 3 times, I'm probably going to do it only twice. And don't worry about getting the alcohol on the other metal parts. It'll evaporate right up. So once you did that, get it all off, clean it real good. Make sure it's all off there, 100%. You don't want to leave none behind. And I promise you, your PlayStation will run way better. It'll run cooler, more efficient, faster, and it won't. Your fan won't be sounding like a jet. My last PlayStation, it was running about 78 degrees Celsius, and it brought it down to 60 degrees Celsius. So in Fahrenheit, you know, that's a good 40 degrees. I'm not sure. It's a lot though. It's hot. It's a big difference. Alright, so once you got this one clean, you know, go ahead and set it to the side. Now you're gonna want to clean your motherboard, CPU, and GPU. Same process. Same exact process. You know, with some alcohol. Now you don't want to get alcohol all over the motherboard. So just, you know, try to get it just on the CPU and GPU. You could clean your other chips with the alcohol as well, but you know, just make sure you don't spill it all over. You know, common sense. And when you clean it good, you should be able. There should be some letters and stuff. It'll say I forgot what it says. I think it says GPU or cellular, some, I don't know, something. So clean it all the way till you can see the lettering. Get all the stuff off the edges. Oh yeah, so one says RSX and the other one says cell B.E. So cell broadband engine. The other one reality synthesizer. RSX. One is the RSX, one is the CPU and GPU. I don't know which one is what. I really don't give a shit. The main object is that your PlayStation runs good. This will also make your PlayStation last longer. So don't be afraid to open your PlayStation up and do this. Do not be afraid. I would be afraid to not do this. Honestly. If you do get some on the side or something, try to just get a little Q-tip and clean it off. You don't want to leave it there. Alright. So once you got it all cleaned up, you're going to be ready to add the thermal paste and put it back together. Let's see, I'm going to do one more just because I'm a clean freak. And I'm going to flip it and dry it. Like I said, you can clean your other chips as well. You know, your North chip and all the other ones on here. Doesn't hurt nothing. Like to get all the dust off. This is the best time to clean your PlayStation now that you have it open, because once you close it, it's closed. So clean it while you can. So we're at 38 minutes already. Start wrapping this up. Clean everything real good. Dust it off with your microfiber towel. Okay, that's all I'm going to clean for now. Just these pieces. Because these are the pieces we are going to be putting on like now. After I do the thermal paste. Alright. So now that you got everything clean, you're gonna want to attach your heat sinks back to your this piece. And I believe it went, so if hard drive went this way, this went this way. Okay. So you guys can see, turn this upside down. There's gonna be an indicator that'll make sure this and this will make sure you're in the right area, and you can tell because the shape, you know, this shape and this shape. So just, you know, line it up to the correct spot. Okay, there we go. And now once you got that, you want to add your bolts back. It's going to be one right here. And don't tighten them all the way yet. It's going to be one right here. And I believe there was two more. Right here. And the other one is right here, I believe. Yes.
Don't do that.
Okay, now go ahead and tighten them. Once they're all on. Not too tight. Alright, so we got that done. Okay. Now we're gonna grab the thermal paste, thermal tape, and box it. Got your thermal paste. You got your this little piece, little tool. Okay, you don't want to get anything dirty of this right here. Okay, make sure I have all my pieces. Make sure you have all your pieces. Alright, so this is gonna be where you're gonna have to be real careful, because this is gonna be going back on here. So make sure you got it the right way. Yeah, it's gonna be going in like this. Okay. Yeah, see how it's not stuck this time? Because there's no thermal paste on it. Alright, so we're gonna be going for right there. Alright, so now we're gonna add the thermal paste. One, two, make sure I have all my bolts here. Yeah, I do. Alright, so with the thermal paste, you're not going to want to use too much. Screws off. This is the way I do it. I add a little dot in the center, about a pea size. Add another pea size drop in the center. After that, I spread it out with this. So, you know, make sure it's real smooth. Just make sure you get it over the whole chip.
Yeah.
Not the whole chip, but, you know, I'll show you the finished product after. And just copy with what I'm doing. Okay, you do that one, and then next you're going to want to do this one. Some people just put a pea drop in the middle, and that's it. But I've never done that before. And I don't trust that 100% due to the fact that they're relying on the pea drop smashing with this and then the heating up, you know, spreading it around. So I make sure it gets everywhere first and I do a pea drop. You know, works good. Like I said, my other PlayStation went from 78 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. Now, tell me if that isn't a big improvement. You want to get it as smooth as you can. After you do that, add your pea drop to the middle. Yep. So one of these will do 2 PlayStation 3s. Because out of this same one I did my other PlayStation 3 and this one. Just enough for 2. Okay. Then this part you're going to want to be careful. Place in the HDMI port and, you know, all the ports, the back end. You know, back end first and then downward. So like that. lock it up on the right and the left backside. There's a little spot for it. Put those on and just place it down. And there you go. Okay. And this is going over. Where is the hard drive? Oh, it's going this way. Okay. This is going like that. Make sure to put this on. Put it on right. Okay. And once that's on, make sure it's locked here on the side. And these pieces are gonna overlap the other. So, yeah. There you go. Now, make sure you don't have any of your thermal paste on your gloves. Alright, so now you're gonna wanna grab your Phillips screwdriver, start replacing all the outside bolts. Like I said, don't tighten them, just put them on for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, what is this one? 4 and 5. Oh. Okay. Now you're gonna do your heat sinks. And this is where it's gonna get your thermal paste and kind of mash it down, so it spreads the pea-sized drop. And when you turn on your PlayStation and you're playing with it, it's gonna get hot and it's gonna evenly distribute it throughout the CPU and GPU. Okay. Tighten them about how tight they were last time. Not too tight, but give them a nice little snug. Make sure they're snug. And you have arrows pointing at where all the bolts need to go. So arrow to this, arrow to this, arrow to this, arrow to this, arrow. There's arrows at every spot you need to place a bolt. Just make sure to double check, triple check. It's always good. Now I'll go back and tighten these. I'm gonna go back and tighten them. I like to go this end and then this end. And and then from over here, like a car tire, like if you're changing the tire on your car, you know. And then from here to here, and then from here to here. So kind of like a cross, like a star. Alright. So now that we got this done, turn it over. Dust off this. I'm using a brown bag just so I don't scratch my table or my ps3 or any of its components. Alrighty here, so I'm going to attach the fan. Now we're doing the assembly. Alright, so wires facing the back. And then you got your bolts over here. Two bolts for this. Don't tighten them until both of them are on. You don't have to, but it's just a precaution I take. Once they're both on, then go ahead and tighten them. You know. Let's see, make sure I put the right one on there. This one might have been for the Blu-ray drive. Yeah. No, they're the same. Alright. Okay, so after, you're gonna want to make sure this is all clean. The bottom end, I already cleaned this out. The bottom of your PlayStation, the bottom cover. So just get your microfiber towel. You know, clean it up all good. Get all the dust out. Dust is your worst enemy. Remember. I was doing some research, and a lot of electronic failures, you know, like for PlayStation, for example, the yellow light of death, or any electronic failure, is what I was researching. It's caused by it being dirty and not changing your thermal paste, and you know, if you let it get clogged with dust, it's gonna overheat. So change your thermal paste, guys. It's not hard. Stop being lazy. Alright. Oh crap. What the heck? How is this on there? Yeah? Oh yeah. Okay. So be careful with that. Alright, so place the PlayStation front away from you, back towards you. Alright, let's see. Do I got everything? Yes, I do. Yeah. Front end goes first. Make sure to line it up correctly. There we go. The hardest part is this corner. Every time I do this, I have trouble right here. Not necessarily trouble, but you just gotta be careful. And apply this back on. Okay. Now start assembling. Grab your bolts. The two smallest bolts are for the hard drive. I like doing that first. Oh. Let's see. It's an hour-long video so far. And I'm gonna plug it in also. Okay, once you get those in, go to your little, they're thin, you'll notice they're like kind of thinner black ones than the other ones. Put those in. These are to hold down your motherboard. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, and the third one in the back, bottom back. Oh. Alright, so we're done with that. Now you're going to want to connect your fan. Run it exactly how the factory had it. You go under this plastic piece. You go through, in between, and then through under a metal piece, and plug it in right there. Alright, so we're going to be doing the Blu-ray drive next. Make sure to get this real clean, especially in the cracks, because once you put it together you can't clean in there again until you take it apart, and I'm sure you've had enough of that. I have. Let's see. Alright, so get your Bluetooth and your wireless, your WLAN cord or wire, and these ones I believe go, yeah, they go little slide right here, they go down, and then they go around, under. Let's see, I'm gonna get them under. Okay, so there's a little spot here, through here, around, under, then they travel through here, they travel under here, travel under here, through here. Alright, so remember guys, white for WLAN, and so WLAN and the white cord. So W for white and B for black. I plug in the WLAN first, the WLAN for your wireless internet, and then for your headset, your Bluetooth. Make sure those are plugged in. Okay, nice. After you got those, you're gonna want to do hard drive. Can't forget about that. Cannot forget the hard drive. Okay, so let's go. Push it in there. Pull this up and get your black casing. Your cover. Clean it off. You want your PlayStation to look as nice as you can, as clean as you can, anyways. Bring girls over your house with a dusty ass PlayStation. Get none. Just kidding. Alright. So put it on, slide. Alright, cool. Alright, got it. Get it, got it good. Okay, now on and off switch. Plug it in right here. This wire, plug down. I believe it goes under the same little metal piece as the Bluetooth and wireless wires. So run it under, and then plug it in. Let's see, I'm gonna plug it in first. So plug it in, and then you could run it down to the side and under. There we go. Just like the factory. Alright, leave it there. And next, you're gonna want to do your Blu-ray drive, which is this. So this one's really dirty. I'm gonna dust it off. See, like on my other PlayStation, this is silver, this is tin, and this cord is not there. This comes out the back, and there's only two. So it's different than the other Slim. And the other one is a keg. It's also a keg. It's the same Slim, it looks the same. Just the inside components they're the same, just though different. Like this plug is different. Alright. So this is the hard part right here. The way I found out how to do it, turn the PlayStation towards you. Pick this up, put it down, put it on how it's supposed to go on first, and then lift it up like that. And once you have it like that, you can come in here and plug it in. Make sure it gets all the way down in there. Alright, once you got that, lock it in, and then come over here. I don't know, does this have to go in first? Yeah. So this has got to go down first. Oh wait, yeah, I'm good. Okay, lock that in, and on top this. Okay, I'm wrong. Sorry guys. This in first, and then this. Yep. Alright, cool. Now back here, you got three plugs. Plug those in. Be careful, don't break them. If you break your PlayStation, it's not my fault. I told you to be careful. Just kidding, you won't break it. As long as you got common sense. Okay, yep. Make sure all those are in. They're in. Good. Now, this, plug this in over here. This cable from earlier for the power supply. I'm gonna plug it in right there. Okay, so that's plugged in. Everything's plugged in. Grab your Phillips screwdriver, bolt down your Blu-ray drive. It's one of the black bolts, one of the larger black bolts. Oh, put it on. Screw it in. Tighten good. Alright. So, what's next? Okay. Right here. Your AC. 250 volt, 2.5 amp for your for your power cord for the wall. You're gonna want to snap. Let me see. We'll do it towards you. You're gonna want to snap it in. You push it in and down. So simple. In and down. Make sure you got it facing the right way. Next, you're gonna get your power supply. Make sure to dust it off. Alright. And then dust it real good. Get in there. Okay. After you've done that, you grab your power supply. On this side, you plug into these two prongs. So you're going to want to lay it down, plug in this side, push down. And then this side. Okay? After you've done that, grab your Phillips screwdriver and your final two bolts for the inside. Now you got your whole inside. Your whole inside's put together. So we disassembled the whole PlayStation down to the motherboard. Cleaned the CPU and GPU of the old thermal paste. We added new thermal paste and reassembled the whole PlayStation 3. We're almost the whole thing. And this part goes under here and over here, like so. And this one just goes over and plugs down. The heck? There you go. Alright. Now you get your cover. Make sure you got it clean. You know, just give it a little wipe down. You know, get off all that dust that's killing your PlayStation. Dust is like cigarettes, but for electronic. Alright, remember these three these three connect up here first. So you put it head first down, just like that, and then flip it upside down. Now we're gonna add all our bolts back. We got one. So I'm just gonna empty all these right here. Alright, we got 1, 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5, we got 6, we got 7, and we got 8. What the heck? And then the hard drive one. This one holds down the hard drive. Or holds in the hard drive. And again, like a car tire. Stand up for this. I should have got my drill, but I thought that was a little bit too heavy. Like, too heavy for a PlayStation. All you need is hand tools. You can use a drill for this part. Okay, then I'm going to come down into this one. This one. Make sure that's I'm gonna be moving in there to plug in this PlayStation. Yeah, you get all these. You're gonna do your torques, your security torques wrench, and you got 4. They go in the front. One. 2. Oh yeah, these gloves are nitrile, anti-static. You don't want to use latex. If you're gonna use rubber gloves, make sure they're nitrile. Because zap out your motherboard. You know, you could do it without gloves too. Just make sure you're sitting on a wooden chair. And carpet floor, no, make sure the tile floor. Carpet creates static electricity. Alright, so we got all the bolts on. Now for the these, I don't know what they're called, covers. Cover and cover. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go take a move. We are going to move over here. So let me take this PlayStation. Or let me actually I'm gonna set up the laptop first over here. Okay, we good? We good. Alright, just so you guys can see. Alright. See, switch on the television. Unplug this PlayStation. I'm gonna move that one to the side. Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay. Then your new PlayStation. I mean this is a new one. Not the new one, the one with the new thermal paste. Plug it in. Okay. Doesn't need to be plugged into the internet right now. Okay. Turn it on. Get a control. An available HDMI device was detected. Do you want to output video in an audio using HDMI? You click yes. Okay, let me get you a clear look. You want to click yes to this. It's basically saying that you want to go back to 1080p. And there you go. Fresh thermal paste. Let's see. Let's see, how can you see right there? Good. Call of Duty. And it's already quiet. I can't even hear it. Before it sounded like a jet. So yeah, if this video helped you out, if you liked the video, please subscribe and push the like button. Alright, Killer Mods, I'm out.